Thank you. So what are we building at Reshape? We're building a one-stop shop for energy services focused on owners of large portfolios of commercial buildings. And it's all about electrifying and digitalizing those building portfolios. We're raising a Series A of 20 million euros at the end of this year. If anybody's interested, you're allowed to write us a check right now, and we'll promise not to cash it till the end of the year. So buildings. We all know why and how buildings need to be improved. There are many pressures on building owners, from regulations to tenant demands to bank requirements. And let's be honest, we know what most of the solutions are already. We don't need to invent them. It's about PV, heat pumps, smart control systems, energy storage. This exists today, it's commercial today. So why isn't there more activity in commercial buildings? When we go out and talk to the owners of these portfolios, a number of things come up time and time again. And it really boils down to portfolio owners are overwhelmed. They don't know where to get the financing from, what makes economic sense, how to ensure the work is done to a high quality, what happens when something goes wrong, and. And so the main action that they take is inaction. They would rather do nothing than do something and get it wrong. So Reshape is out to change that. So how do we get building portfolio owners who are time poor to make these investments? Or how do we help them to make good investments? And we do that by building up a one-stop shop that starts with assessing a building portfolio, then progresses to providing finance for those renovations, to project managing and delivering the installations, to managing it, and then in the long term, to optimizing all of these assets in one place. And we do it in such a way that they have a single contact point that they can come back to. We do this by acquiring, integrating, and scaling up businesses. We then digitalize the processes and the products that these businesses offer. There are many, many businesses today serving B2B customers across Germany, but they're often small scale, they're often not very well capitalized, and they don't have little, if anything, in the way of digitalization. To give you a sense, one company we went into, the way in which they dish out work to their employees is they have a folder system. And I'm not talking about a Google folder system. This is literally a paper folder. When you come in the morning, you pick up a paper folder with your work for the day, you take it to your desk, you work on it, and at the end of the day, you take the paper folder and you put it back in the filing cabinet. And that's how some of these businesses work in 2025. So the opportunities to digitalize and make these businesses more efficient is huge. But it's not about creating complex new technology. It's about putting in place standardized, scalable processes. So we've bought an energy consultancy, we've bought a specialist PV installer as our first two acquisitions, and we continue to buy and build businesses. On the customer side, this is one of our customers today. They own 100 supermarkets across Germany. They have no money to invest in modernizing these supermarkets, but they want to, and they recognize they need to. But they want to be a very hands-off owner. So they want to have a single point of contact. They don't want to get into the detail of how the AC connection comes into the building. They don't even really care how many solar panels are on the roof. They want a decent solution that makes their supermarkets more valuable, provides them with more stable and better rents, and they want it done in 2 years' time. So it's a 10 million euro project that could easily become a 0 million project if they don't find the partner. So we see opportunities like this all the time across Germany, and there isn't a lack of businesses serving this space, but there's a lack of people who do it well and make it simple for the property owner. So just to finish, we're a group of experienced entrepreneurs We've backed and built several businesses in this space, but we're really, really excited about building decarbonization. Thank you.